Yeah, they've been missing the poles by inches all day.
Johnny, come on down.
What for?
Never mind, come on down.
Hank, there he is.
Johnny, he's heading for the pole. Johnny, kick off. Johnny, kick off.
Well, how you feeling, Johnny? Got all them ribs out of your liver yet?
Oh, I'm okay, I guess. Hey, you were right about that night nurse. Oh, she's a fit.
You bet.
You're looking fine, Johnny. When does the doctor say you'll be out?
Oh, he says I got to give them ribs plenty of time to patch up.
Well, they ain't going to patch you up in this joint. You're going to come home with Fay and me.
Oh, wait a minute.
You ain't going to stay cooped up here in this bandage factory. We got a nice room for you. And there ain't a nurse in the whole joint that can match Fay. Any way you look at it.
Oh, it's too much trouble for you.
Won't be any trouble at all, Johnny. And you'll be much more comfortable than here.
Oh, I'm a rotten patient. I squawk about everything.
Well, we'll shut you up. I ain't forgot how to use a spud wrench.
Oh, hello.
Are you up again? You're supposed to be an invalid, Johnny.
Oh, I'm fed up with that invalid routine.
What's the matter? Don't you like the service around here?
Oh, you're up the wrong pole. Why, you've been swell. My own mother couldn't have taken care of me any better.
Oh, forget it. Someday when I fall off a tower, you can take care of me.
Hiya, family. Well, our son's getting pretty big, ain't he, honey? You know, you need a shave, Junior.
Hiya, Hank.
Well, here's the groceries, honey. Oh, I'm sorry,
I'll
honey.
pick him up. It's good I didn't tell you to get eggs.
Sorry.
Oh, what's new on the job, Hank?
Not so good. You know, they're making a floating gang out of us for a couple of months.
Oh, where are you going to be working?
On that new Harper dam line. We go next week. Yeah, I wish he was well enough to come along with us.
I'll be there.
Yeah, well, what does the doc say?
Well, from now on, I'm the doctor. A little more of this doing nothing, I'll be climbing poles that ain't there.
Time for your milk, Johnny.
Oh, I just had a glass of that cow juice.
That was 2 hours ago.
Come on, Junior. Down the hatch.
All right. How do babies stand that stuff?
Hello, Johnny.
Oh, just getting a bottle of beer. Want one?
No, thanks.
Kind of hot tonight, ain't it?
Yeah. Having trouble sleeping.
This stuff might help.
I don't think so.
What's the matter? Something bothering you?
No. Why?
You sure look at her. Oh, I know Hank ain't the easiest guy to get along with.
I'm not complaining.
No, you're not. I never figured you'd stay in harness so long.
How do you mean?
Well, dames like you sometimes get restless. You miss the lights and the noise and the people and things.
If I miss anything, that's not it.
Oh, you know you've made Hank a very happy guy. Why, every day's Valentine's Day for him.
I've tried.
You know, sometimes I get the idea you don't feel like cheering. What's worrying you?
I told you nothing.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Well, you can paste this in your little notebook. I'm Hank's friend and yours, too. If there's something wrong, you can always count on me.
Can I?
Sure.
All right. You asked for it. And tell me some way I can get you out of my mind.
What did you say?
You heard me. Tell me some way I can get you out of my mind.
Are you nuts?
I don't know. Maybe I am. Don't stand there looking at me like that. Did I knock you off that pole? Did I fix it so that you'd spend a month here in the house?
Well, listen. That ain't got anything to do with it. I never said anything. Why, I never even gave you a look. I never even thought.
I know that. Things like that just happen. No one wants them to happen. They just do.
For station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Two weeks have passed, and Johnny is back on the job again. They're a floating crew now, working away from home. And Hank is getting lonesome for Fay. In a roadside hamburger stand, he looks with distaste at the dinner he's ordered, but cannot eat.
Now, look at them biscuits. I could punch rivets with them. Oh, gee, I wish Fay was here. Then we could have something decent. I'm going to send for her.
Oh, this ain't no place for dames.
But I ain't seen Fay in 10 days. You know, I never was a guy for long-distance romancing.
Well, you know, the company don't like no women hanging around the job.
Well, there ain't no law that says the foreman's wife can't come to see him.
Well, Fay wouldn't like it up here.
Well, sure she will. I'm here, ain't I? I'm going to wire her to come up on the next bus.
Hey, where's Hank running to?
Wiring his wife to come up.
Ask her if she's got a friend.
I seen the wife. Not bad. How does a gimp like Hank rate a dame like that? She graduated from a clip joint. She ain't no bargain.
Listen, can that talk, or one of these days you'll fall off that pole and it won't be accidental.
We wasn't talking to you. We was just making some innocent comments.
Well, tend to your grub while you still got some teeth to do it with.
Don't pop off at me, brother. You're going to have a mouthful of knuckles.
Yeah, and you'll be minus a hand.
Listen, I don't take that from anybody.
You don't, huh?
Johnny, you laid him out like a rug.
Take him up and throw him out of here. It might improve the joint.
Hey, what goes on? What's the matter here, Johnny?
Oh, nothing, Hank. Just a slight disagreement, that's all.
Yeah, it ain't nothing a hospital can't fix. Well, did you sock that guy, Johnny?
Yeah.
Well, this time you was out of line.
Not so far.
What was the beef?
Well, there wasn't any beef.
Well, he must have done something. You don't go around laying guys out for the fun of it.
Lay off, will you? The guy wanted to fight, and he picked me. Forget it.
Well, funny, I ain't got an answer yet. And I guess you grabbed the bus last night, huh?
No, I guess so. Oh, say, I better get my junk out of the shack. You don't want me hanging around with Fay coming up.
Well, you won't mind, will you, Johnny? You know how it is.
Oh, sure. I'll crawl in with one of the other boys. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, well, I'm going down to meet the bus. How about having supper with us?
Nah, you and Fay'll have a lot to talk over. Anyway, I got my eye on that dame over at the hamburger joint.
Oh, come on now, will you? Forget that hash-slinger. Grab some grub with Fay and me. We'll have a lot of laughs.
Go on, beat it. I got work to do.
Oh, okay. Boy, if this weather don't let up, we'll be working with water wings. See you, Johnny.
Yeah, so long. Hello, Foreman Shack.
Los Angeles calling, Mr. McHenry.
Oh, he ain't here, but I'll take it.
Go ahead, please.
Hello? Mr. McHenry, this is Sergeant Freeman of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Who?
Los Angeles Police. We picked up a girl in a raid on the Midnight Club. She says she's your wife, and we're just checking up on it.
Oh, okay. I'll be in to get her.
All right, Mr. Val, you're out. Thanks. Johnny, how did you find out? Was it in the papers or on the radio or something? Well, where's Hank? Did he come with you? It was funny the way I got caught. All the time I worked there, I was never picked up. So last night I was only in there a couple of minutes talking with the girls, and all of a sudden the place was full of cops, so I...
So you couldn't stand the smell of fresh air?
Oh, don't!
You had to crawl back into that sewer, didn't you? How often you been doing it? Every time Hank had his back turned.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny.
Don't turn on the waterworks for me. It don't register.
I wasn't working.
Oh, I had you tagged right the first time I saw you. A nickel and dime dame out to pick up a free ride.
You got no right to.
And that line of hot air you dished out about being in love with me. You really had me thinking about you. Worrying about the way I treated you. Why, I should have known better.
I meant it. Every word of it.
You forgot your suitcase.
Thanks.
A suitcase? What were you doing with that when you got pinched?
I was walking out, heading for Chicago.
Walking out on Hank, huh? Why, a guy can pick up a mongrel and feed him. Give him a place to sleep and he'll stick. But not you, huh?
No, not me. Go on, hit me again if that'll make you feel any better. I've been hit before, and harder.
That wasn't anything the way you're going to be smacked. Why, if I ever catch you out of line again, you're going to... Oh, you're going to Hank, just like I asked you.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. And we're going to forget all about this. Hank's never going to hear about it. You just missed the bus. You understand?
Johnny, what is the satisfaction do you get seeing me caged up with Hank?
You're married to him, ain't you? That's where a wife belongs, with her husband. And that's where you're going. You're not running away.
You still don't get it, do you? I was running away from you. Because you were always around, and I couldn't stand it anymore. Because I was going crazy every time I thought of you. Because I love you. And because you and Hank were friends, I was setting myself up behind the 8-ball again. You think it was easy to walk out? It was the hardest thing I ever did. Now go on and hit me. Hit me.
You're taking the bus. Tonight.
Hurry it up there, will you? They got to shoot the line hard.
Okay, on the conductors. Tell them to shoot the juice whenever they're ready.
Okay, clamp in that sky wire.
Oh, how's it going, Hank?
Well, where the devil have you been?
Sorry, Hank. Had some business.
Well, your business is here. The storm's torn out 2 of the main lines. Come on now, grab your belt to get up that tower.
Hank, I'm quitting.
What?
I'm blowing. Checking out of the crew.
What for? What's the matter?
Well, I'm tired of being holed up on a maintenance job. This is the longest I ever been in one spot since I was old enough to button my own shirt.
Now, look, Johnny, I don't know what your beef is, but we'll fix it up. The substation needs this line to carry the load. Now, get over to the truck, will you, and get somebody slicker and start climbing. What do you say?
Okay, but when the job is through, I'm quitting.